Just looking for something social to do, you know?
I thoroughly get that. All right, let's get started. Yeah, the theme of today's quiz is monkey MCs. I don't know why, it just happened. So we're going to start with 10 questions. This is a multiple choice question, multiple choice round we start with. We'll start the end of this longest month that ever existed with 10 questions about famous people who will look back and remember March 31st rather more fondly. Wow, where did all the prepositions go in that paragraph? What's wrong? All right, here we go. If everybody's ready, you answer the questions on your screen. It'll all make sense as we go, okay? If you can't see the screen, I'm going to read the questions, read the answers left to right and top to bottom. So you'll see. It'll make sense. Here we go. First question.
How do we answer again?
On this day in 1889, you'll see it. What building opened in a European capital, becoming at that time the world's tallest? Is it the Leaning Tower of Pisa, the Eiffel Tower, the Brandenburg Gate, or Nakatomi Plaza? That makes sense, Ryan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Leaning Tower of Pisa, Eiffel Tower, Brandenburg Gate, or Nakatomi Plaza. I'll give you the free hint that it is not Nakatomi Plaza. It is the Eiffel Tower, yeah. I probably could have picked I picked a picture that only had part of the Eiffel Tower in it. But it was just kind of, this is a get your feet wet type of clue. And well done, Stacy. Fastest on the mic. All right, next up. Who's the only person who has an Emmy, a Grammy, a Webby Award, and a Nobel Peace Prize? He's 72 today. Is it John Legend? Is it Al Gore? Is it Mel Brooks? Or is it Pope Francis? A lot of awards between those. Two of them have EGOTs, but not Al Gore. It's, it is Aloysius Amadeus Louise Veronica Ciccone Gore. He turned 72 today. And he's got a Nobel Peace Prize. An Inconvenient Truth did win an Oscar, but he didn't get awarded an Oscar because he wasn't one of the producers of it. He was just the star. The star. Fran moves up. We got 30 questions. Next one. The Brandenburg Concertos and the Goldberg Variations are two series from what Baroque master born on this date in 1685? Is it Johann Sebastian Bach, Ludwig van Beethoven, Philip Glass, or Billie Eilish? Billie Eilish looks great for her age, but it's Johann Sebastian Bach, J.S. Bach. He had 22 kids, 23 if you count PDQ. He was prolific in every aspect of his life.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Dude could go. Newfoundland became Canada's 10th province on this day in 1949. If it's noon in New York City, what time is it in Newfoundland? Is it 3 p.m., 7 p.m., 4 a.m., or 1:30 p.m.? This is question 4. Newfoundland became Canada's 10th province on this day in 1949. If it's noon in NYC, what time is it in Newfoundland? 3 p.m., 7 p.m., 4 a.m., or 1:30 p.m.? If you don't know, it's okay to guess. It is, in fact, 1:30 p.m. It's an hour and a half later in Newfoundland. Atlantic time, which is basically Canada's maritime provinces, is an hour ahead, and then Newfoundland is a half hour ahead of that. I don't know how hard Canadian questions are because I'm Canadian and everything seems easy, much like with salmon tiki culture. But well done. All right. Here we go. Question 5. Question 5. In Madison Square Garden on this day in 1985, there was the very first edition of what now annual athletic performance? Was it the Nutcracker Suite, the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest, WrestleMania, or the National Spelling Bee? The Nutcracker Suite, the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest, WrestleMania, or the National Spelling Bee made its first appearance at MSG on this day in 1985. What was it? You can do this. It was, in fact, the very first WrestleMania. Well done to everybody. The Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest has always been at Coney Island. The National Spelling Bee is in Washington somewhere. And the Nutcracker Suite, for the purposes of this, oh God, all 4 of them at the same time would be amazing. But yeah, the Nutcracker's at Radio City most years. All right. Keith is at the top, or close to it for a little while. Oh, there you go. All right. Number 6, in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Cameron wears the number 9 jersey of what Red Wings legend known as Mr. Hockey? Is it Gordie Howe, Wayne Gretzky, Gordon Bombay, or Henrik Lundqvist? One of those people spends a lot of time. Oh, yes, it is Gordie Howe. Gordie Howe, who holds all the lifetime NHL records that Wayne Gretzky doesn't hold. He was a rookie in 1948 and played his last NHL game in, I think, 1982. He played forever. And the guy could fight and also score. Like, he scored a lot. A Gordie Howe hat trick is a goal, an assist, and a fight in a game. Yeah, that's the thing. All right. So good on them. Well done. Next question. Number 7. What Massachusetts congressman who turns 80 today became the first out gay member of Congress in 1987? Is it Mitt Romney? Is it Pat Leahy? Is it Barney Frank? Or is it Louis Gohmert? One of those is a joke answer, but it's not Barney Frank. Barney Frank is the real deal. Congratulations. Patrick Leahy also turns 80 today, also a congressman. That's the thing. Apparently, they phoned each other today and said, I guess we're now officially too old to run for president even this year. So that's they of course, they like their friends. They're like, that was a thing. But happy birthday to Barney Frank and Pat Leahy. All right, next question. Number 8, Barack Obama's campaign motto, "Yes, we can," was borrowed from what labor leader and Latino civil rights activist? Was it Faustino Arabia Jr., Alex Rodriguez, Edward Roybal, or Cesar Chavez? It is Cesar Chavez. Edward Roybal was the first Latino mayor of Los Angeles. Alex Rodriguez, I have no idea who that is. And Faustino Arabia Jr. is also a Latino rights activist of some renown. But yes, the answer is, in fact, Cesar Chavez and his main partner, Dolores Huerta, who is still very much around and still doing stuff. Well done. All right. Next question. Happy birthday to Kate Micucci, the actor who, along with Ricky Lindholm, formed what duo? Is it Garfunkel and Oates? Is it Flight of the Conchords? Is it Frantic Hay? Or is it the Screaming Andrew Ridgeleys? I made up one of those names. The Garfunkel and Oates, Flight of the Conchords, Frantic Hay, or the Screaming Andrew Ridgeleys? It is, in fact, Garfunkel and Oates. Yeah, they are, they're adorable and quite funny. But there you go. The Screaming Andrew Ridgeleys is not new, although you could totally make that work. All right, let's see, how are we doing? Oh, awesome. All right, last question in the first round. What Queens-born double Oscar winner is the star of a video showing him dancing in 57 different films over the course of his career? Is it Desi Arnaz? Is it Christopher Walken? Is it Fred Astaire? Or is it Ted Danson? Walken, Danson? I thought that was clever. Desi Arnaz, Christopher Walken, Fred Astaire, or Ted Danson? It is double Oscar winner Christopher Walken of Astoria, Queens, where I currently am. Congratulations to him for having an awesome career and making the most out of a very, very successful life. I really do mean that. I'm a little salty. All right. That's the end of round 1, and that's where Keith is in the first. This is a typed in answers round. This round is called Sucker MCs, all of which have the initials MC, these answers do. I'll give you clues. There's images. It's all good. Spelling does count here. I will be as liberal as I can, but here we are. All right. Everybody ready? You have to type in the answers here. It's not multiple choice. So we're still learning how this works, but give this a go. First one. In 2000, Ralph Nader was sued by what company for infringement, running ads saying "Finding the Truth" was priceless? I probably could have blurted it out in the. I could have.
Oops. Never mind.
Yeah. Yes, there's so much at stake. It's very important that I probably could have blurted out in the image. And yes. All right. That was just to get your feet wet. It's really okay. All right. Dope. Next one. All right. Keith is holding on, but Quarantine Wolf is, and yeah, look at this. This is great. Good stuff. All right. Next question. What singer collaborated with Boys I Men on the single "One Sweet Day," which spent 16 weeks at #1, which I believe was a record until last year when Lil Nas X finally broke that. He got to 18 weeks. But yes, if you didn't know, now you know. Yes, MC Hammer. Yay. No, it was Mariah Carey, who is just dominated the charts for so long. So very long. All right. Well done, Pac. 3 games, 3 correct answers in a row. OMG, WTF. Next question. What common nickname is often given to Detroit, Michigan due to the major automakers based there? That's a funnily worded question. What common nickname is given to Detroit, Michigan due to the major automakers based there? That is the skyline of Detroit, Michigan in heavily artifacted detail. And the answer is, in fact, Motor City. That's where Motown came from. The word Motown came from, Motor City. It's a nickname of a nickname. That worked. Well done, Fran, getting 3 in a row. Next question. For investors, what 2-word phrase is defined as the total dollar value of all a company's outstanding shares of stock? This one requires more typing than pretty much anything. It's this one. We're looking for this. What 2-word phrase is defined as the total dollar value of all of a company's outstanding shares of stock? The full word doesn't fit. So do your best. I'll take the first 3 letters of the last word, if that helps. I'll take just the first 3 letters. Will do it for you. This may have been a bit much. I wanted to swap this answer out, and then it didn't quite work. Market cap. Yeah, that's good enough. You made it. I'm glad market capitalizatio was enough, because you couldn't show the N, and that was kind of a pain in the ass. So thanks. Every game, there seems to be one question where we're like, oh, that didn't quite fit, but it's all right. All right, look at this. What Brit was nominated for an Oscar every decade from the 60s through the aughts, winning twice? A picture of him when he was young and very good looking. What Brit was nominated for an Oscar? Remember the theme of the round? The initials are MC. He was nominated for an Oscar every decade from the 60s through the aughts, winning twice. Twice! Once for Hannah and her sisters.
Oh my goodness.
And once for another one.
Frick it.
Capitalizatio patronum. Yes. Sure. Do your best. It is, in fact, Michael Caine. Michael Collins is somebody else. Mark Cavill, that'd be good. Is that Henry Cavill's brother? There you go. Horatio Caine. There you go. We had a David Caruso question yesterday, so Horatio Caine, relevant. What former New York City governor and father of the current one was once derisively nicknamed Hamlet on the Hudson? I believe this is not our last Hamlet reference today. What former New York governor and father of the current one was once derisively nicknamed Hamlet on the Hudson because he couldn't decide whether he wanted to run for president or not? Oh, the grief, all of that. Derisively, and yeah, we want the first and last name. I think is important here because the initials are MC. Still not MC Hammer. All right. The answer is, in fact, Mario Cuomo.
Oh.
Mario Cuomo. Son of both Chris and Andrew. It came out that Chris has caught the virus today, so he's stuck in his basement. He's apparently still hosting a show, but he's hosting it like on his phone, which is the new hotness. Andrew announced yesterday that he would not and would never run for president, which I think is the right move. He's doing well this week, but he's not. I don't think he should be president. I'll vote for him if I have to. But anyway, what double Nobelists notebooks? This is the next question. Are still too dangerous to handle without protective clothing, even after a century? Oh, there's a picture of that person. What double Nobelists notebooks are still too dangerous to handle without protective clothing, even after a century? The Michael Caine of the Nobel Prize, having won twice. Yeah. Wonder why. Just too hot to handle. Yes, Marie Curie, no relation to Sherry Curry, the lead singer of the Runaways, or Tim Curry. Well, how about that? All right. Moving on. A 1992 novel and film and musical tells the story of an Italian woman living in what bridge-heavy part of Iowa? A 1992 novel and film and musical tells the story of an Italian woman living in what bridge-heavy part of Iowa? Yes. And yes, Meryl Streep. You know, always Meryl Streep. Meryl. What are you going to do? Just how it is. Italian women in Iowa. What are you going to do? Madison County. Not Madison Country. The bridges of Madison County. All right. Quarantine Wolf is opened a bit of a lead, but not uncatchable by at all. What Dallas Mavericks owner has co-hosted Shark Tank since 2011? Some of these are harder than others. I feel like you can get this. This feels gettable, but I could be wrong. I don't know what's hard and what's not anymore. Sorry, Beth. Typos are. We should be more. We're going to change this a little bit. I think I've got some notes on this. This is going to be good. We're learning every day. Every day a learning experience. Just learn something. Be curious. I'm curious about these things. What Dallas Mavericks owner co-hosted Shark Tank since 2011? Still does. It is Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban. Well done. Sold broadcast.com. Apparently he bought a yacht for $40 million and paid for it by basically PayPal, which, oh, that's a life. I mean, it's not David Geffen money, but it's pretty good. All right, next question. What open world game released in 2011 has since become the best-selling PC-based video game of all time? This is the last question in this round. What open world game released in 2011 has become the best-selling PC-based video game of all time, even better than, I don't know, any other game, literally any other game? I was going to be dickish, and then I thought maybe not. But yes, there's a picture, a heavily artifacted picture. I'm not sure what happened. Should have a little more sharpness. Yeah, this game is called JPEG Artifacts, the game, AKA Minecraft. It's Minecraft. Yep. No bloody clue. You don't have kids. Apparently, all kids play Minecraft. Same way all kids play Fortnite too. But congratulations, that's after 2 rounds. That's where we are going into the last round. This last round is called Monkey Time because we like monkeys. This is a multiple choice round, just 10 questions about monkeys. We're all monkeys. All right, here we go. First question, what's the name of the monkey who rides on our hero's shoulder in the Disney animated film Aladdin? Not Aladdin Sane, just Aladdin. Mr. Pibbles, Abu, Lemon, or Steve? Steve the monkey. Yeah, nice. Congratulations. There you go. After 21 questions, where are we at? Ooh, it's actually quite close. Look at that. The top 4 players are very close. It could go in any direction. And really, it's bubbling under 2. Next question. Ai, his wife Mimi, and their baby, are characters in what early Nintendo GameCube franchise? Is it Super Monkey Ball? Is it Average Monkey Ball? Is it Super Monkey Cube? Or is it Awesome Monkey Game 8000? I would play any of those. Yes, Super Monkey Ball is the answer. As evidence in the clue by a super monkey in a ball. Not a cube, a ball. All right. Next one. Ooh, it's getting close. Bit of speed is going to be a thing. Next question. If man is 5, then the devil is 6. And if the devil is 6, then God is 7. So goes the finale to what Pixies song? Is it Space Monkey? Is it Gigantic? Is it Monkey Gone to Heaven? Or is it Ape of America? Space Monkey, Gigantic, Monkey Gone to Heaven, or Ape of America. Space Monkey is not right. Space Monkey is a song by John Prine, who has been in my thoughts today. Gigantic is a Pixie song, but Monkey Gone to Heaven is the answer. I just made up Ape of America, although I would totally buy that comic. All right, look at this. White CU and Vidiot are very close to the top, but it's tight. It's tight. Good scores are tight. Next question. What Central and South American monkey gets its name from the fur on its head and neck, which resembles cowls worn by monks? Is it a priest monkey, a friar monkey, an ecclesiastical monkey, or a capuchin monkey?
Oops.
An occasional one of those is not a bad idea. But yes, it's a capuchin monkey because they look like a capuchin monk. And just that little, yeah, they look like that. It's great. Could have asked a question about Marcel from Friends, but we went with that instead. The coffee is good. Next question. Next one. Which one of these 4 people was not a member of the Monkees, the band? Is it Stephen Stills? Is it Peter Tork? Is it Michael Nesmith? Or is it Davy Jones? Those are old pictures of them. You can't really go by that. Stephen Stills, Peter Tork, Michael Nesmith or Davy Jones. Yes, Davy Jones. There were two Davy Joneses. The Davy Jones that was in the Monkees was the original Davy Jones, and then another Davy Jones was like, I can't go up against that, and he became David Bowie. That's right. He changed his name to David Bowie because Davy Jones was taken by that guy, by this guy, the short guy. So there you go. Something. It's good. All right. It's close. Going down the stretch, the first monkey to survive a space flight in 1951 was named what? After the skull Hamlet finds. Tybalt, Yorick, Ophelia, or Scully? To be fair, Scully is a great name for a skull. Tybalt, Yorick, Ophelia, or Scully? It is, in fact, Yorick. Yorick the monkey. That was the first monkey to go up and actually come back down, and he doesn't look terribly happy about it. I get it. I know, Stephen Stills auditioned to be in the Monkees, but he didn't pass the audition. So he settled for being in Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. Alas, poor Yorick. Yeah, it's all right. All right, next one. Bad Monkey is a murder mystery by what Florida-based columnist and author of Striptease and Basket Case? Is it Carl Hyacin, or is it Dave Barry? Is it Ernest Hemingway, or is it Tiger King? Hashtag Florida, man. All four of them spent plenty of time in Florida, or have spent plenty of time in Florida. It is, in fact, Carl Hyacin, who is a deceptively good writer. Yeah, he's a very good writer. Dave Barry, gentle humor. Gentle humor. Sensible Chuckle Magazine, Dave Barry. Excellent. GeoWiz, rocking it. Awesome. Next question. We're almost done. What blood protein, named for the rhesus monkey, is a determining factor in compatibility for blood transfusions? Is it the SUS compatibility? Is it the rhesus conundrum? Is it the RH factor? Or is it the rhesus peanut butter cup? I just wanted to use rhesus peanut butter cup in a question. The answer is, in fact, RH factor. That's compatibility for blood transfusions. You check your RH factor. That's a thing. So there we go. I think we're at question 9 of the last round. There's 2 more questions to go. It's still really anybody's game. Peter Gabriel wears a full face of white makeup and watches footage of a simian in its cage in the video for what 1982 hit? Is it Salisbury Hill? Is it Sledgehammer? Is it Monkey Down? Or is it Shock the Monkey? That's a picture of him right there. Salisbury Hill, Sledgehammer, Monkey Down, or Shock the Monkey? It is, in fact, Shock the Monkey. Watch the monkey get hurt. Monkey. Yep. All right. Lovely. All right, I believe this is the last question of the quiz. Last one. Mr. Nielsen is the monkey sidekick of what pigtailed fictional literary Swedish redhead? We had a question about a possibly racist act last night. This night, definitely racist. If you read these stories, they are very, sadly, quite racist. It happens. I mean, they're fun and all, but you know, they're just quite racist. It's Pippi Longstocking. I guess we could have had that as a slow reveal clue, but that's okay. All right, let's see how we did. Final scores. 31 right, Quarantine Wolf. It was a speed test, this one. 32, Vidyot is second, but that means in first place, just winning on just by a fraction. Congratulations to C.U. White. Well done. That's great. Lovely work. Fabulous. Yeah, so that is it for trivia for today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let me know if there's anything I could do better. Please, if you like this, do me a favor. Tell somebody about it. If you didn't like this, do me a favor and tell me. I want it to be good for you. We're going to be doing this every weeknight for the time being, and probably even after the quarantine is over, just because it's fun and I can do it. And I have a newborn, so I'm going to go take care of it now. And he's great. And thank you so much. We'll be back tomorrow at 5:30. The doors will open, and at 6:05 we will start. Be kind, stay curious, and be nice to the people who are around you, and tip your delivery people well. All right. We'll see you later. Thank you. All right.